Hi guys, in this video I'll be showing you how to measure yourself accurately, how to take general measurements, as well as how to correctly read your tape. If it's something you'll be interested in, keep watching this video and stick around. This is the tape I normally use to take my measurements as well as that of my clients, but for the sake of this video I'm going to be using this tape that everybody knows so that you can understand what I'm going to say clearly, and I'm going to show you how I read my tape so that any word I use throughout my tutorials will not sound alien to you. For every mark or stroke you have on your tape, we're going to call it 1/8. So you have 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, and then 1 becomes 1. I just hope you get it. So after 1, you're going to have 1/1/8, 1/2/8, 1/3/8, 1/4/8, 1/5/8, and so on. We're doing this because for you to get to a number on your tape, you have to count 8 lines before you get to a number on your tape. So we're just simply dividing each line divided by the whole 8. If you get what I mean. Let's move to the next part of this video without wasting time. Taking your measurement yourself can be quite tricky and not so easy, but it's not impossible. What you want to know is that your body measurement is divided into two. We have the horizontal measurement and we have the vertical measurement. That's the one that goes round your body and the one that goes straight on your body. Let us start measuring. Before you start measuring, you want to take a piece of material, maybe a bias or a small rope, and tie it on your waist. Your waistline is simply the boneless part between your rib cage and your hips. Some people like it directly on top their navel, while some like it a little bit higher than their navel. You can just know where your clients or you like to wear your skirts and trousers and everything like that. After tying, you don't tie it too tight so that you will breathe well. The main reason for tying is just so that we can define our waist and just know where our waistline is when we are doing every measurement. So the first measurement you want to take is your shoulder measurement, and for you to take this measurement, I would advise you wear a top just the way I'm wearing, just like the one I'm wearing, that would hug your body and have all these lines available, so you can just use it as a landmark for what you want to do. So you're going to take from one shoulder to the other shoulder where your seam is on your top. The next measurement you want to take is your bust measurement, and for your bust measurement you will measure around the fullest part of your bust. So you should be directly on your nipple, that's the fullest part of your bust, and just take it round your back like this, and whatever you get there is your bust measurement. The next thing you want to do is your under bust measurement. So your under bust round measurement is directly under your bust, just where your bra stops. Bam, that's your under bust measurement. Make sure it's really firm so that you can have that snatch effect. Next thing you want to do is your waist measurement, and for your waist measurement you're just going to, you already have your rope tied, so you know where your waistline is. You just measure around that place, make it as firm as possible, because many people now like snatch effects. Whatever you get there is your waist measurement. Next measurement to take is your across chest measurement, and this measurement will be taken above your bust side. Just at this point I am taking it. It's going to be taken from one seam of your top to the other seam, and that is how you get your across chest measurement. So because your front part of your bust is fuller than the back, your bust measurement is going to be divided into two. You're going to have your front arc, which is this part I'm measuring. You want to measure from one seam of your top to the other seam at the front, and that will be your front arc for your bust. And then you will do the same thing from one seam to the other seam at your back, or you could just simply subtract this measurement from your round bust to get your back arc measurement. Next measurement to take is our bust span measurement, which is from your nipple, from one nipple to the other nipple, and this is what you use to form your darts when you are making your body's pattern. So one nipple to the other nipple is your bust span measurement. We are done with our horizontal measurement for the upper body. Next we'll move to our vertical measurement. First thing you want to do is measure from your shoulder, the highest point at your shoulder, to your nipple points, and that is our bust point measurement. So from the highest part of your shoulder to your nipple is your bust point measurement. Still maintaining this position, you go ahead to take your tape to your under bust from that nipple point, and that is going to be your shoulder to under bust measurement, or you can call it your under bust length. So you're going to take it from the highest point of your shoulder to your under bust, and that is your shoulder to under bust measurement. To get your front length measurement, you extend the tape from your under bust to your waist, that point that we tied our rope, which we called your waistline. You're going to extend your tape to that line or to that point to get your front length measurement. Your front length measurement is your shoulder to your waist measurement for the front. And you want to note that the front part is usually bigger than the back part because of our bust. To get your back length, which is popularly known as your half length, you can bend your neck a little so that you can feel that bone on your neck. It is called your nape. So we are measuring from your nape to your waist is your back length measurement. Your nape to your waist is your back length measurement. So you just hold it in place and stretch it to that rope you tied, and whatever you get there is your back half length measurement. And like I said before, it is usually smaller than the front in most cases. Next measurement we'll take is our cross back measurement, and just like we took our cross chest measurement, we're going to be measuring the upper part of our back from one seam to the other seam. I just used a sellotape so that I'm not going to struggle with my tape. You can do this if you struggle with it. Just tape it at one part of your back so it will be easy to just hold it and take your tape to the other part of your back so you can get your across back measurement, and you're going to be taking it from one seam to the other seam. To get your sleeve length measurement, just put your tape at the joining of the sleeve of the top you are wearing and extend it to your elbow first. Take your elbow measurement. Just mark what you have on your elbow so that you don't have to struggle with the tape. You can just take from that measurement to your wrist, and that will be your full length of your sleeve. Then you go ahead to take your round wrist measurement, take your round elbow measurement, and you can also go ahead to take your bicep measurements. I didn't take it in this video, but make sure you take your bicep measurement round the biggest part of your arm. Then the next thing you do is to take your arm side. Your arm side is your armhole measurement, round your armhole. So just like I'm doing, you're going to take it round your armhole. Make sure it is not tight, it is a bit loose, so that you're not going to end up getting a bodice with a very, very tight armhole. Moving to the lower part of your body, you want to take your hip measurement, your round hip measurement. You just take it round your hip, make sure it's on the fullest part of your butt, and just take it around your hip. Whatever you get is your round hip measurement. If wearing something that doesn't have side seams, go ahead to put a pin just to mark a side seam. Just like the upper part of our body, our lower part will be divided into the front arc and the back arc, because the back part will always be bigger than your front part because of our butt. So you take your front arc measurement from one seam to the other seam, and take your back arc measurement from one seam to the other seam. You can check it with your full hip measurement to make sure it's an accurate measurement. So that is how you take the measurement for your hips. Next thing you want to do is take your measurement from your waist to your hip. It is usually 9 or 8 for some people, but it's usually around 7 to 9, but just take it to make sure you have an accurate measurement. Then we'll go ahead to take our round lap. To take your lap measurement, just take your tape around the fullest part of your laps. Whatever you get there is your lap measurement. Make sure it is firm enough. And the next thing is take our knee round measurement. You can get a chair to make it easier. Put your legs on the chair and take your knee round measurement. Arc your knee a little when you're taking your knee measurement. For your ankle measurement, take your tape across the heel of your foot to your ankle to get your correct ankle measurement, and you can also take your exact ankle measurement. We are doing this just in case you're not going to be working with a stretchy fabric, so you would have ease at your ankle level. So the next measurement you want to take is your waist to your knee measurement, as well as your full measurement. So you're going to take your waist to your knee. Make sure you hold it before you bend. Note what is on it, then just take it little by little until you get to the floor. So you can take to your ankle first and to the floor for the purpose of trousers and like pants and jumpsuits. Next measurement, and I think final measurement we want to take, is our crotch measurement. And this crotch measurement, I know there are controversies about this crotch measurement because people have issues with this crotch measurement. So what you just want to do is take from your waist part, take it across your crotch or around your crotch to the other side. You also want to note your front crotch measurement and your back crotch measurement. So just at the middle, you note your front crotch measurement, and then you can subtract it from the full measurement to get your back crotch measurement. If your client is not comfortable with this method, you can also do this sitting on the chair method, which everybody knows about, and just take from your waist to the chair comfortably. That will be your crotch measurement. Thank you for staying to the end of this video. I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video to others. Subscribe to my channel and follow for more videos like this. See you in my next video. Until then, keep winning.